Czekaj, bo jest dziewczyna.
A no, girlfriend, no.
No, jesteśmy na Everglades, czekamy w kolejce. Zobaczymy, co z tego wyjdzie. Nikuś, say hello.
Hello everyone, how are you?
Where's your daughter?
The grandma.
Oh. Pierwszy raz without Olive.
Yep.
But maybe next time we'll take Olive with us.
Yep.
Mam trochę się do kamery.
got here. Cattails. Like I said, they're harmless. But you can actually use this stuff if you, say you come out to the Everglades and you hurt yourself. You don't have a bandage. Grab a thick piece of this. Let me actually get in the middle so you guys up front can see a little bit better. Alright, now what I did here is I just cut off the edges on both sides so I can get my knife right there in the middle. Thinnest possible strip of the green part. Slice it off. You want as much of that white stuff as you can get. That's what you want. Just peel it out. Try to get in one piece. I know it's a little sloppy, but it's just doing it to show you guys. This white stuff is just like gauze. It's dry. It's clean. It's absorbent. Makes a nice bandage. Stops some bleeding. Right, anyway, guys, go ahead. Pass that around. Pass it around the other way. Make sure it goes up to the front.
Very dry.
Biodegradable gauze. Anyway. On the wake.
Thank you for that.
No, not in their boat. Not a regular boat with that, with the towers in the water. Hopefully, Pepper doesn't get scared away, but there is always a high chance she might. They don't like those kind of boats.
Wow. Ale one są piękne. O, pod wodę się tam.
Yep, there she goes. As soon as they got close, she got over the water.
Patrz, jakie one wysoko. Jacie.
Playing dead is one of Hector's best tricks. Always has been. Come on, go to your spot. You come by the house this weekend? Hey, just bring a dessert. I got tons of food. Don't bring your girl. It's like bringing sand to the beach. It's going to be crazy. Here. Hopefully you remember the routine there, kid. It could be killed at any moment. I mean, there could be a lightning strike or a meteor, a plane crash. Anything could happen. Disgruntled postal worker could barge in. Come here, Bubba. I missed you, kid. Sorry, Stumpy. Maybe you should have put a ring on it. Now, wide base, kid. There you go. Now, if you're a Seminole warrior, let's say back in the 1800s, and you're out catching alligators, you're doing that to feed your family, but you want to catch them alive. The alligator meat does spoil very quickly in the hot Florida sun. The first thing you'd want to do is tie the jaws shut. A gator this size has about 2,000 pounds of crushing power per square inch, and the jaws enough to crush any bone in your body. Tying them by yourself, a little challenging. You do need two hands to tie a good knot, and something has to hold the mouth closed while you're doing it, or you risk losing your fingers in the process. Seminoles came up with a technique we now refer to as bulldogging, holding the jaws closed with your chin and your chest. Do it for your hands up, give you time to take out leather or rope and tie a knot. If you want to take a picture, wait till both arms go out to the side, or you see the blood pouring down my throat. Usually where I tell the kids to stay in school. Okay, take your pictures quickly, please. Take out a rope, a couple of wraps, tie a knot, and you'd have yourself a cotton-tied alligator. Now, judging by the complete lack of applause, I'm assuming you people not really impressed with me or the alligator right now. It's all right, I'll try to redeem myself in a minute. Oh, man, that's very touching. That is very touching. Really nothing better for my ego than pity applause when you think about it. Looking for me after the show, I'll be checking in therapy. Trying to redeem myself in a minute too. In the meantime, we're going to touch the beautiful parts of the alligator's anatomy. The eyes of an alligator are very well protected. It's got very deep eye sockets. Anything were to threaten those eyes, what are you, Stevie Wonder? Hector, you got to do one show. I got to do them all. Listen, I know it's been a while since you've done a show, but listen, because you came home, I have a whole plate of Girl Scout cookies with your name on them, and I make them with the real Girl Scouts in them. Oh, please, don't feel bad for that kid. She came to my house peddling shortbread cookies. I knew there were Thin Mints in the trunk. I think we can all agree there should only be two kinds of Girl Scout cookies, Thin Mints and Samoas. That's it.
Yeah.
And by the way, the box of Thin Mints is still mismarked. That's not a joke. I've been writing letters for 20 years. It says something ridiculous like 16 servings. Come on, man. 2 servings, tops. One sleeve in the other. And if you're home alone and that box is in the freezer, who are you kidding? The whole box is 1 serving. Eyes of the alligator are very well protected. He's got very deep eye sockets. Anything were to threaten those eyes, they will drop to the bottom of the eye sockets out of the way of harm. Bony, I tell you, I'm going to show him one. Bony, leathery eyelids come down to help protect him. He's got lower eyelids like you and I have. He also has that 3rd eyelid called a nictitating membrane. Can I show him the nictitating membrane? Hector. Nictitating membrane, little transparent lens. You may see move from front to back, then back to front. It acts to clean dust and debris away from the eyes. It also kind of acts as a pair of goggles for the alligator in the water. Do it now. Behind the eyes, alligator's ears, little flaps right there. Even with the small ears, they still hear just about as well as you and I on land. They also hear very well under the water. Between the ears, behind the eyes, located right about there, alligator's brain. Alligator's brain's about the size of my thumb. I'm being generous. Only one animal in the entire world has a smaller brain to body size ratio. That, of course, is the alligator wrestler. I still don't get that joke. No, I'm going to figure it out. Probably not today, but I'll figure it out. The bony plates you see all over their back, they're called scutes. They're solid bone osteoderms. They do 2 things for the alligator. Number 1, it is armor plating. It protects them from predators and other alligators during the territorial and mating disputes. More importantly, though, it acts as a solar panel. These alligators will lay out in the sun with this dark black skin. The sun beats down, heats up that skin. And those scutes, which are all covered in little blood vessels, the blood will heat up, circulate through the body, increasing the energy and metabolism. You'll notice I said the skin was black and not green. So almost every sign, t-shirt, cartoon, painting, stuffed animal, rubber toy, high school, college mascot, you've ever seen of an alligator, almost always green. Yeah, I'm not real smart, but it's not green, that's black. Now it separates alligator wrestling from alligator capturing, of course, dangerous stunts, doing a couple of foolish things like we'll do right now. First trick is called the Florida Smile. Simply opening the alligator's mouth, showing all 80 teeth. He's got 40 teeth on top and 40 teeth in the bottom. If you look in the back of his throat, it appears he has little to no throat opening. He has an oversized palatal valve or glottis, which allows him to go into water, capture food without drowning. He will usually then surface above the water to swallow that food. He likes to make it look dangerous sometimes. It's a bit of a showman. Can I talk to you for a second? Listen, hey, go ahead. You slap me in the butt with that tail, you better buy me dinner and tell me you love me first. I'm not a prude, but if you're going to spank me, I like a little romance first, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you just feel cheap. You do realize without me, you'd be a suitcase, right? Yeah, let's just follow the script, okay? By the way, you're 0 for 2 in applause. I'm just saying it's not your best work. All right, last trick we're going to do is...
I już wracamy z naszej wycieczki. Podobało się. Show mieliśmy. Wszystko było. Ja szukam lepiej cienia, żeby się